Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's some of the top stories we have for you tonight. A man assaults his own grandmother. Robberies continue to plague St. Croix. And wait for it, the Dominican parade is coming. These stories and more are up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, a St. Thomas man has been arrested for assaulting his own grandmother. News Channel 8's Wes Small has that story and a report on the ongoing crime problem in the Christiansted Boardwalk area.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. You know, it's interesting. We haven't had many domestic violence cases, at least publicized lately, and I guess that is good news. You know, there is no excuse for domestic violence. But now a horrendous situation has come about on St. Thomas, where we have a 19-year-old man doing the unthinkable. Yes, assaulting his own grandmother. With that, let's go to Melody Rames, VIPD spokesperson, with more on this horrendous crime.
Police on St. Thomas arrested 19-year-old Colby Douglas and charged him with aggravated assault and battery domestic violence for assaulting his grandmother. According to the police report, Douglas was arrested at about 9:30 a.m. on Friday, February 4th, for pushing and threatening to physically harm his grandmother. The incident happened at the Oswald Harris Court housing community where Douglas lives. Bail was denied due to the domestic charges, and he was remanded to the Bureau of Corrections, pending further court action.
Thank you very much, Melody Rames. Now let's bring it home closer to St. Croix. It was Friday night at around 10:30 in the evening. Again, more incidents happening in the vicinity of Alarmco, Seabourn, and that stretch of bars and restaurants on the Christiansted Wharf. We've had complaints from restaurant owners and the like that Public Works and WAPA really need to maintain that area, at least to make sure that the area is well lit. All right? Criminals do not like well lit areas. Here's what we have. 3 victims, one of them drunk, leaving one of the bars and restaurants on Friday night. Then we have 3 suspects, one of them a woman, okay? Now, the 2 male suspects had deadly weapons, had guns. The female didn't. Now, as the 3 victims are accosted by the suspects, one of the men jacks one suspect with his gun and takes the wallet. The other male suspect does the same thing. He successfully alleviates that other suspect with his wallet. But now we have a problem. That drunk victim is not going easy. He ran or staggered in the car, and I guess the female was trying to do her part, but he wasn't having it. He did not give up his wallet. All right, here's what we have. We have, and they did split up, by the way, the 3 of them. We have at least 1 male suspect in all black. The other suspect with red shirt and black pants, and that female was in all black. Okay? So now we're on a new level where we have these guys using their women to do these crimes. Again, crimes on the boardwalk. I tell you time and time again, watch yourselves, travel in groups, sober if you can, coming from eating and drinking, because these guys are watching you. Yes, they send in scouts to the bars and to the restaurants, and they know when you're leaving, where you have your wallet, your credit cards, and your ATM. Be careful, because they're watching you. So you got to be really wide open. Now you're caught up. How could he do that to his own grandmother on St. Thomas? And again, problems as they pick us off on the Christiansted Wharf. Be safe and be well. Look out for each other. At Ann Schrader Command, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. And in other news tonight, exactly 4 months ago, a new senior management team joined the innovative company committed to improving the quality of service. Among them was Seth R. Davis and Michael D. Swallows. I got the opportunity to visit with Michael D. Swallows this afternoon about the upcoming events from Innovative. Well, here I am at the lovely Innovative building, a company that's truly innovative. I'm here with Michael D. Swallows, and he is the Senior Vice President for sales, marketing, and customer experience. It's good to see you again. We had you on the program about a month ago now when we had the After Hours convention, and it's good to see you again. And you've got innovative changes happening right here at the Innovative Company as well, a multi-million-dollar deal with you along with Seth R. Davis. And you're making some changes to the way we're going to listen, see, and communicate throughout the Virgin Islands. Is that right?
Yep, you bet. So first of all, thanks for seeing us again. We appreciate it. Yes, so Seth announced on Friday that we had submitted to the PSC our 4-year plan, which includes up to a $78 million investment throughout the territory. And with that is a culmination of what we've been working on since October when we joined the team here. And we've got plans to roll out a new network, which is hybrid fiber coax, which would replace our existing infrastructure, and we'll place all of our products on there. So you'll start seeing, along with our new wireless product that we introduced, new things such as HD programming, digital video recorders, a more robust high-speed data, new calling features on your telephone service, etc.
One of the drawbacks of living here in the beautiful territory that we live in is that sometimes our technology takes a little bit of a time to catch up to speed to that of the mainland. This is something that's already existing, it's proven, and we know that it works in the mainland, and now it's time to bring it here to us in the territory. Isn't that the right way to look at it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, every major provider on the mainland uses this type of technology. It's a proven technology that is well suited for the territory because it addresses things such as power outages and those kinds of interruptions that we experience here. We'll have a much more insular system to hurricane weather and rain-related weather, and we'll have a overall computerized system that will alert us to outages most of the time before the customer even experiences them.
This new network is just taking off now. You've got the finances for it about 4 months back. Now you're getting ready to take off the ground. How long will it take before it's completely entrenched in the territory?
So we're starting the beta test in just a few short weeks right here on St. Croix, and it's a 4-year project. So it'll take 4 years to complete the entirety of the territory. That said, we expect somewhere around 15% of our homes passed, meaning potential home service by our products, to be up and running on the new network before the end of this year. We're trying to be very cautious about weather-related delays and those kinds of things as we approach the hurricane season coming up this fall.
And it's wonderful to have Innovative here, bringing us up to speed with technology. We're glad that you're here. We're excited about the new changes coming. We'll keep in progress with you so that we can see those changes as they come, and you can give us feedback as to how the progress is going. Okay?
Thank you,
Michael Swallow. It's good to see you again, and we'll stay in touch because I want to stay on top of this for the people of the territory, staying on top of what Innovative, a company that's truly innovative, is doing for us here in the territory. Michael, it's good to see you again, and we'll see you. We'll check in with you next time. At the Innovative Building, I'm Jerome Aegean for Channel 8 News. And we want to thank Michael D. Swallows for bringing us that interview tonight and telling us all about the new upcoming changes occurring at Innovative. And here's some important information on the 40th Annual Agriculture Food Fair that's coming up. It's imperative that all the vendors attend these designated meetings. And some of these meetings include the Food Exhibitors Meeting, which will be held on February the 11th at 5:30 p.m. Refreshments exhibits will be held. They'll have their meeting on February 14th at 5:30 p.m. Government non-for-profit groups, your meeting will be held on Tuesday the 15th at 5:30 p.m. Youth groups as well as schools that are going to be having vending booths, your meeting will be on Wednesday the 16th at 3:30 in the afternoon. And all farmers' crops exhibits will be held on Wednesday, February 16th at 5:30 p.m. And all these meetings will be held at the fairgrounds, at the agricultural fairgrounds. And if you have any questions, please give them a call at 778-0997, extension 8 for that. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Caribbean report, plus more news. Stay with us.